Welcome to my RFNews channel. Half of university students are scared their jobs will be under threat from AI. Half of current students at university think their current and future jobs could be under threat from artificial intelligence, AI. New research from Kingston University looked at whether students are equipped for their futures in a rapidly changing workplace, particularly where technology is concerned. It is just over a year since the launch of ChatGPT, and a survey of 5,000 people in the UK suggested only 7% of business leaders believe graduates are adequately prepared for the impacts of AI. Ewan Hart-Prieto, who is studying computer games programming at the Southwest London University, said he's not a massive fan of AI. The 22-year-old from Twickenham said, "It scares me, but not to death. I don't think that it will impact me personally while I'm looking for a job, which would be from around next September onwards, but in 2 or 3 years I reckon it will be a big thing. I still don't think it'll be the deciding factor on whether people get jobs, but it definitely will be a bigger thing, and eventually become a big part of the games industry." The final year student, who did a placement with video games developer Feral Interactive last year, said some games are already using AI very well, for example to build characters or worlds, or to fill in dialogue. But also, games take 2 to 3 years to develop, so say it takes a year or 2 for developers to start using it properly, it will be 4, maybe 5 years until we see it used in the market, he added. I think most people have a slight fear of AI, even if they refuse to admit it. I am slightly afraid of it. And part of it is, oh, will I become redundant? But I've talked to a few people about this, and I don't think my skills will become redundant instantly. I think there'll still be a need for them forever. You don't suddenly not need programmers just because an AI does it, in the same way you don't suddenly not need artists just because an AI can draw stuff. But it will become a case of learning how to use these new and interesting tools to improve my productivity or whatever. It's about adapting to the change, and I'm sure I'll eventually learn how to use it. Kingston University has this year launched a new future skills program, which looks at integrating lasting qualities such as problem solving and communication into its curriculum. AI is being included in relevant degree courses as part of this. Its research further found nearly half of all company leaders, 44%, think AI and other emerging technologies will have an impact on their entire business model over the next 5 years. There has also been a 10% increase in businesses saying they want graduates to have digital skills, from 51% last year to 61% this year. Ewan, who wants to move to Japan after he graduates to work on video games, said he thinks students learning how to use AI tools as part of their degrees will make them more attractive to employers. If you explain you used an AI tool to do part of the work for you and that sped up your workflow, they'll probably want you even more provided you use the tool sensibly, he added. Francesca Williams, who is in her second year of her music technology degree, said AI is likely to have a very big impact on my future career and my degree. The 20-year-old, from New Milton in Hampshire, told metro.co.uk, people are starting to use AI to create music such as covers of songs with other artists. That AI definitely has been advancing quite a lot in the music field, so it can become very threatening to certain people. However, I think as long as people don't become too reliant on AI, and they realize that there are limitations to it, it can't really replicate the human factor that we bring to it, and it can't think of anything creative, it wouldn't be as threatening as it comes across. Because currently all it's really doing is picking up stuff and just recreating it. As long as you're not doing that yourself, then there's nothing you should be afraid of. It definitely will take up certain roles in the music industry. However, at the same time, there are other roles that may be created because of it. Currently working as a sound engineer and as a music teacher alongside her degree, Francesca said she thinks AI can be used in a positive way in her career. In the future, I'd love to work from a music studio, and I think AI will definitely be there in about 6 years by the time I get there, she added. She said, for example, it could help teachers develop lesson plans, so they spend more time on teaching rather than admin. Francesca explained, so instead I think, how can AI help me get there instead of making AI do it all? Because it won't be your work, or something you're proud of. Kingston University is launching its report named The Kingston Approach and is calling for better skills development across the higher education sector at an event in Parliament today. Source, metro.com. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.